Do you love the idea of investing in short-term rentals, but you don't have the time, ability, or desire to buy and manage your own short-term rentals? If so, then you might be the perfect investor for this new property that we have under contract.
We are the Real Estate Robinsons.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So usually we sit here at our desk and we talk about all the different ways and methods and teaching you and all this stuff about short-term rentals. But today it's gonna be a little bit different. Today we wanna talk to you about a really cool investment opportunity that my wife and I have along with our team over at Alpha Geek Capital, and would love to see if maybe you guys are interested in working with us.
He's acting very cool. It's a freaking amazing, exciting, super huge project that we've never done something like this, and we are so excited to share it with you guys. So,
And so here are the details. It is a 23-unit cabin resort in the city of Big Bear Lake, California.
yeah.
Big Bear is a really popular vacation destination here in Southern California. We're at literally one of the most mature vacation rental markets across the entire United States.
So that's like the only place here where it snows. So that's like, growing up, that's where we always went, right? Your family went there too?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, Big Bear, or as we've gotten older, like our friend groups, like that's where you go to get away, is to get a big cabin, Airbnb in Big Bear. Popular in the summertime for the lake. We're not big Laker people, but,
Yeah, but it's
we're
fun.
big Laker fans, but not lake people. But yeah, it's just popular year round. So just a little backside if you don't know Big Bear Lake.
So again, to give you all the details, it's a 23-unit cabin resort. So what that means is that there were 23 separate cabins on this one piece of land. And that's honestly been a big goal of ours, is to purchase like a commercial property like this, but still run it like an Airbnb. Now, the current owners, they're running it more like a traditional hotel where there's a front desk where people come, they check in, there's staff that's kind of running around and all that stuff. Our goal is to convert each one of those cabins into a true short-term rental where there's keyless entry pads, guests are booking through Airbnb and Vrbo. It's all self-check-in. So really just taking everything we've learned over the past couple of years with all of our single-family properties and applying it to this 23-unit cabin resort. So we should be able to reduce a lot of the operating expenses that this previous owners have because we're gonna change the model up a little bit.
But yeah, super cool. I mean, like Tony said, it's on one piece of land, right? And each cabin is, spread out. Pretend my hands are cabins, we're like, so it's so cool. I don't know, I just picture so many families going, big groups, and instead of cramming everybody into one Airbnb and trying to figure out what the next closest other Airbnb is, like everyone can just go to this one hotel and lock in their own separate cabins while still sharing the amenities together and still spending that quality time together, but not having to cram into one space. So I love it.
So let's talk a little bit about what our business plan is for this property, because I think that's what makes a good investment a good investment. So this property has been owned by the same family since 1999. And they've done a really good job of taking care of the property. You don't walk in and you're not shocked.
No, it's beautiful. Yeah, and they were such a nice family.
Yeah, really wonderful family. They've done a really good job taking care of the property, but there just haven't been any major aesthetic upgrades to the property since 1999. So you walk in and a lot of the units have green carpets or old wood paneling. The kitchens are outdated. The bathrooms are outdated. So our plan is to do what we do with all of our short-term rentals, go in there, renovate each of those 23 units and bring them up to 2023 or 2022 and 2023 standards with the interior renovations and the design. Now, from the analysis that we've done, we believe that we can increase the average daily rate. So on average, what we charge across all 23 units, we can increase that number by about 30%, which is a pretty strong increase in rental rates. And we landed on that number by doing some competitive research. We looked at other listings on Airbnb. We looked at other comparable resorts and lodges in Big Bear Lake. And with that analysis, we landed on that 30%. So we should really tremendously be able to increase the top line revenue on this property with those interior renovations. The second big piece to our business plan is adding event revenue.
I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, so Big Bear Lake is also a destination for weddings.
Huge. One of my closest friends, Tanim and Pasha, are going to get married there this fall. So yeah, it's a beautiful place to get married at.
Now, this specific property, so I don't know if we even gave the name of it, it's called Golden Bear Cottages. That's the current name of the property. We're going to be rebranding it once we get the rehab done. But Golden Bear Cottages is the name of the 23-unit cabin resort. The current owners haven't really maximized the potential for event revenue. I think they've done like 2 or 3 weddings over the last 5 years or something like that. Whereas us as the new owners, we really want to maximize that event revenue.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we found another comparable resort that's down the road, and they're charging about $5,000 just to rent the space. So no tables, chairs, DJs, like just for the space, it's $5,000.
Yeah.
You also have to book out the property for the weekend. So we'll probably have something similar.
And I feel like, honestly, if we kind of, when we're doing this remodeling, kind of put a little bit more effort into the event area, because there's a lot of like different, spots in the property that can be used as the reception, as a ceremony. So if we just kind of really focus a little bit more, it doesn't need a whole lot done to it. I think we can even charge a little bit more.
Yeah, it's highly possible, right? But we're trying to be conservative. So if we're just using this other property as a comp, we know that at a minimum we can charge $5,000 per wedding.
Yeah.
So another really good opportunity, right? We get 2 weddings in one weekend. There's $10,000 right there. We do that, 20 weekends out of the year, and there's some significant revenue we can add to the property as well. So those are the 2 really big pieces of our business plan. Now, a few other reasons why we're really excited about this project is if you look at the competition in Big Bear Lake, the majority of the listings kind of suck. And no disrespect to anyone that has properties out there, but they just haven't been upgraded to kind of match the typical style of our short-term rentals.
Like, once you're done watching this video, go on Airbnb and do a quick search, and you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, we'll actually throw some photos in here of like some of the competition that way you guys can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a huge opportunity in the city of Big Bear Lake to come in with a more premium product, a more premium design, a more modern design. And we think that if we're able to do that, we can capture a part of the market that's longing for that, but just doesn't necessarily have the option because there aren't many out there. So that's the first thing, is we feel that from a competitive advantage, we can rise to the top pretty quickly because of our expertise and our skill set. The second reason we're excited about this deal is because of our team. So anyone who's investing in real estate today knows that finding good labor to do your rehab is one of the biggest challenges that there are.
Yeah.
For us, we're able to take the crew that we have out in Joshua Tree, who we've done multiple rehabs with already. We know them, we like them, we trust them, we know their work, and they're gonna come do this Big Bear project for us.
They're locked in, they're ready, they walk the space with us. We've talked about design and construction, so.
We're ready. We're ready to go out there and hit them.
It's all good.
Yeah, so the biggest constraint for a lot of new investors we don't have because we have that team locked in. The third reason we're really, really excited about this property, and this is honestly the reason that we actually moved forward with the deal, is because we were able to get some amazing seller financing terms. So for anyone who's out there looking in the market today to buy property, you know that interest rates have skyrocketed over the past 6 months. And for our single family properties, we're seeing interest rates between 6.5% to even close to 7% on some of these short-term rental properties. But we were able to secure a 5% interest rate on this Big Bear cabin, with a 30-year amortization and a 10-year term, and the first 4 years are interest only, which gives us a lot of time to execute our business plan, get the property renovated and stabilized, while keeping our debt costs relatively low. So that seller financing piece was huge to being able to get really good returns on this property. Now, the last thing I'll state is that, like what are the returns? What can you guys expect? Now, we want to be conservative, right? Our goal is always to under-promise and over-deliver, but conservatively, I'd say that over the life of this deal, and we're expecting to hold it between 5 to 7 years, you'll see an average annual cash-on-cash return of about 12%. You'll see an internal rate of return, or an IRR, of about 20 to 21%, and your equity multiple will be 2.75. So if you put in, $1, you'll get $2.75 back. That's what an equity multiple is. So really, really good financials on this property. Now, I am super excited. Sarah's super excited because we really do believe that there is a huge, huge opportunity for anyone that invests in this deal to really partake in all the upside that we see. The renovated rooms, the event revenue, the great debt. There's a lot of reasons to be really excited about this deal. So If you want to know more, head over to alphageekcapital.com/Big Bear. There you can watch, we did a full 1-hour presentation about this deal, about this opportunity, so you can watch the presentation there. And if you're ready to invest, there's a link to our investor portal where you can sign up to actually be a part of the deal and become one of our investors.
Yeah.
So just to point out, there are some disclaimers we have to add. So check our description of this video for the full disclaimer, but you have to be an accredited investor to participate in this deal. So if you're not an accredited investor, then you'll have to wait for one of our other offerings, but this specific deal is just for accredited investors. And that means that if you're a single person, you've made at least $200,000 per year in the last 2 years, or $300,000 if you're married, or you have a net worth of $1 million, not including your primary residence. So there are some other ways you can get accredited, but those are the 2 biggest ways that most people fall into. So anyway, if you want to know more, again, head over to alphageekcapital.com/Big Bear to learn more. All right, that's it for today, guys. I'm Tony.
I'm Sarah.
And we are the Real Estate Robinsons.